I look like I'm fresh off the runway. Bitch, I go crazy the dumb way.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Niaja and I'm back again with another video. You know what I'm saying, So today's video is gonna be the top 5 Netflix shows that you need to watch now. It's gonna be the top 5 Netflix shows with my favorite top 5, and I'm gonna be describing it to you, trying to sell it to you, you know, like make you want to go watch it. But before we get into this video, I'm gonna need everybody to like it, comment down below other videos you would like to see from me, share this video to any and everyone, and subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video just like this one. And without further ado, let's get out into the video. So Netflix. Everybody out here talking about some Disney Plus, like Netflix been there since day one, so don't even try it. But anyway, the top 5 Netflix shows I have here, I'm just gonna list them right off the bat. So the first one that's like I'm not really too caring about is Queer Eye. The second one is Orange is the New Black. The third one is Daybreak. The fourth one is Atypical, and the last one is Shameless. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of, if not all, at least some of them. And I'm telling you guys, these shows are like you must watch. So the first show that I really like recommend, but like, you know, it's Queer Eye. So Queer Eye is basically like a show about these 5 gay men. I think it's 5. Let me just check. Yeah, 5 gay men who basically go to like these people's houses, people that are like bummy. They try to like upgrade them, so they try to make them look good, make their house clean. They try to upgrade or make over these people, and they like do like a big reveal at the end. It's just a pretty good show. Like, it's entertaining because you get to see how like what someone could come from this like little to no money. It's like keeping your house clean, eating healthier, things like that. And yeah, like it's really just a really good show. It's like, it's heartwarming because like these people don't have to help these people. Like, wow, like these people, like it's like people that look bummy, that look like they really like don't got nothing, look like crackheads, like really bad. And then they make them look like CEOs. Like, I'm not even lying. Just like go watch at least like one episode and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like the first episode really portrays it like nicely. Second one is Orange is the New Black. I'm pretty sure almost everybody watching this video has seen Orange is the New Black or heard of it. But the show is so good. Like, it's really good. But the only reason I have that as the second least one is because the show kind of started getting like not I want to say bad, but like it just dragged. Like, so the first few seasons was like really good, like I would not stop watching it and everything. But then like season 4 or 5 hit and I was just like, I'm not too sure about it. The show is basically about, if you don't know already, a female prison. It's basically about like the struggles in female prison and like what it would be like, the social things that go on within the jail. And it's also about the guards and how they get and like how the inmates get treated by the guard. Like, it's just like you get to see a female prison from within and like from different perspectives. And obviously it's not 100% accurate because it's like actors, but like for the most part, I think it like portrays it pretty well. And it like touches upon current issues like police brutality and racism, sexism, things like that. Like, it really is a good show. I don't really see any reason like why you shouldn't watch it unless like your parents feel like it's not good for you right now. But like eventually when you get older, I think you should at least watch it. The last season, season 7, I haven't watched all of it yet. I feel like it would be good, but right now I'm just watching season 6 over again so I can jump into season 7. My favorite season is season 6 because I don't want to get into it, but like things are crazy from season 5 leading up to season 6. The next one is Daybreak. Daybreak is a show that was very heavily advertised at Comic-Con, which I did go to this year, and Comic-Con advertised this show. Like, I saw the premiere and everything, and this show is really good. Like, I didn't expect it to be as good as it actually is, but it actually is like crazy. Yes, it's good. Like, it's like, so the show is basically about this young man was a nobody in high school, and then the apocalypse happened in the world, and he sees the apocalypse as the greatest thing that has ever happened to him because he doesn't have anything to prove to anyone. Like, he steals cars, he lives in the big houses because everyone's either a zombie or they're gone, or whatever the case may be, right? So Josh, he has this girl that he's trying to find, and he's trying to find her. He goes everywhere. He has his trio, I will call it. They're looking for this girl, and it's like every single one of the people in this show has their own personality, their own specific characterization, like all of that is just really on point, which is what I like. It's like it's really good because they don't really like just focus on one person the whole entire time. They focus on each character individually, which is really good because usually in shows and movies there's like a main character, but like in this one it's kind of a main character, but I wouldn't really say it like that. They have flashbacks to like what it was like before the apocalypse and why the kid, well, Josh, thinks that it's better during the apocalypse than it was before. Yeah, like go watch that. It's really good. I really want this show to do well because I really do find it to be a very good show. And it's like a love story kind of, but like a raunchy love story with the apocalypse, like different social, it's like in high school how you have their little cliques, like those, but in the apocalypse. So like there's one section for the jocks and then the nerds, but it's like in the apocalypse. So the next one I think y'all should watch, Atypical. Now, I think y'all should watch Atypical because it's a very heartwarming show. That show is just so, like, it's kind of relatable because it's not all about the good things in life. Oh, everything's peaches and cream, because it's not. The show is about an autistic young man who is navigating his way through life. He is the main character of the show. He's the narrator of the show. I wouldn't want to call it sad, but it's like, it lets you realize like how easy people have it, and they may not realize it because this autistic boy has to overcome so many obstacles just to go through a regular day. It's like he's very smart, and it's funny because he's so literal, and like sometimes people don't always know how to communicate with him. He always finds a way to persevere. His family in the show is so supportive, and it's like the family is so, it's not exactly like a tight-knit family because things happen within the show that like show you like things aren't always going to be perfect, and people have to have strength to overcome certain things. And I know it's kind of like sappy and cringy, but it's really a good show. Like, it has its cringy moments, but I think you guys should watch it because it helps you appreciate like your life, and like entertaining. Not only that, it's like you learn something from it kind of. Last but not least, my favorite show is Shameless. Let me tell you, Shameless, that show is something different. Like, that show is some heat. Let me tell you, Shameless is the show that you want to be watching. I'm so serious. Like, if y'all watch that show, y'all know what I'm talking about, because I don't know if y'all heard of it or not, but that show from season 1 to season 8, let me make sure I'm not bugging if there's a season 9. There is 9 seasons actually. So season 1 to season 9 is absolutely like full of like you just don't want to stop watching it. So the first reason I feel like you should watch it is because this show is literally the definition of ghetto. You may not like ghetto things, like some people may not like ghetto things. I do definitely think this show is like it will have you at the edge of your seat, literally. Like, it's like so much you just want to know. Like, it's like after one episode you want to keep watching it. I don't know, it's like I don't even know what words to describe it, because it's like a unique show. It's very different. Like, you will never find another show like this show, literally. The first season is just like backstory basically, but like as the seasons go on, you get to see each character's point of view. The show is basically like about this just young woman. She's young and her parents are basically deadbeats. So she has to raise her other brothers and sisters, and mind you, there's mad at them, like 6 kids. The oldest sister is raising all of the kids on her own. Like, she has to pay the bills, she has to feed them, she has to make sure there's clothes, she take them to school, and every single one of them have to pitch in their own way in order to just live like on an everyday basis, right? So basically, the kids they're young throughout season 1, and then they get older obviously, and their mom and dad are basically drug addicts. Dad's mainly an alcoholic. He's pretty untrustworthy, so whenever he'll just come and go throughout the house as he pleases. It's kind of like their norm. So what you may see on the show is like that's crazy, but what they think in the show is like that's regular. And like it's so raunchy, like it has everything that should be censored. It's not, and like that's one bad thing maybe about it, but like that's another good thing because nothing is sugar-coated. Like in the show they tell you straight up like it is, and it's like I'm grateful for that show because it's so relatable. Like they grow up in the south side of Chicago, and like it's just so like crazy. The show, there was a UK version of the show and there's a US version. Me personally, I never saw the UK version, but I have saw bits and pieces like on YouTube and things like that, and I find the US version to be better, but to each his own. But the show is so good. Like I most definitely recommend you to watch that. If you don't watch any of the other ones, watch Shameless. Like just really watch it. And yeah, like another show I really like is The Office, but that show pretty much speaks for itself. Who wouldn't like The Office? If you don't, what are you doing with your life, honestly? But yeah, those are the top 5 Netflix shows I recommend every single person watching this video to watch. Like right after you get done watching this, like get on Netflix and watch it like right after. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you doing? Like what are you doing? Let me know how y'all feel about those shows. Like if you know those shows already, or if you feel like you have some other shows that I should recommend, or shows that I should watch, or you have other shows that you think is good and like watch it and you want to be like, oh Naija, I really like these shows. Like thank you. Period. Let me know in the comments, and also let me know in the comments other videos you would like to see from me, like top 5 not only Netflix shows, top 5 shows in general, or my top 5 favorite movies or things like that. And like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video just like this one. Subscribe to my channel with my boyfriend and I. It's called NJ Nation, Naija and James TV. I got a couple of subscribers on there, period. Should I do ASMR? Comment down below if I should do ASMR. The turtles, my hydro flask, my lip gloss. But yeah, comment down below, like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Peace, love you. Mwah.